Hi, I'm Eric Salem. I was on the Engineers the first 2 years they existed. I graduated in 2009, and I went off to Kettering University for an electrical engineering degree. Now I'm an embedded engineer, work on electric charging systems for hybrid and electric vehicles. And the question I was asked is, how did the Engineers inspire me? Well, really the big thing that I came out of the Engineers with, robotics, and working with everyone that I worked with that entire time was to enable other people for success. That is an amazing goal to have as an individual, and that makes everyone a winner at the end of the day. And so since graduation, I've helped out and volunteered for FIRST. I've helped at Science Olympiad, and it goes further. I try to just set up impromptu little lectures or classes for anyone around me, coworkers, friends, anyone that wants to learn something that I can provide some knowledge on. And a little anecdote was when I first joined the Engineers, they weren't the Engineers. We didn't have a name, and so we're deciding what the name was. And I was actually against the name Engineers at first because the connotation of nerd. I was like, it's not gonna go well. Well, everyone else was kind of against me, and they were talking, raving. They had this passion about how great nerds are, how great nerds can be, and there should be no negative connotation of nerds. And we should sell ourselves as we are the new nerd. We are what nerds should be, and not how they've been labeled before. And I was on board. And now looking back, seeing everything that they've accomplished, they have not only embraced the term nerd, they have redefined the term nerd. And I can tell you, I can happily say, I am a nerd.
Hi, I'm Matthew Stone. I'm an alumni of Team 2337 The Engineers. I was on the team from 2010 to 2013. While I was on the team, I did a lot of different work. I worked on the mechanical manufacturing systems, I worked on electrical wiring and a little bit of programming, and I did a lot of PR and community outreach. And since then, I've gone on to study at the University of Michigan, where I graduated with a computer engineering degree, and went to work at Microsoft for a couple summers doing software development for them. Since then, I've gone on to Carnegie Mellon University, where I'm studying entertainment technology, with the end goal of hoping to become a game designer or producer. And to that end, I will actually be working at Microsoft again on 343 Industries, working on the Halo series as an engineer. So what I learned while I was on the team, I learned a lot of different things. I learned a lot of hard skills that have applied. A lot of the same design processes you're learning making a robot apply to games and other forms of engineering and entertainment. But alongside that, you learn a lot about the soft skills, a lot about teamwork and talking with people, and how to relate with other people doing similar things but in a different way. So like cooperation is a very important thing. Being able to do the best work you can and competing against other people, but at the same time wanting everybody to achieve as much as possible. And those skills have been really helpful. And when you get in the industry, you'll notice how much people want those skills to be able to work on a team and to be able to work really hard, but also try to make sure everybody comes out of it at the end a little bit better.
Hello, my name is Jared Miles. I was an engineer from 2009 through 2012, and in my senior season was one of the robot drivers. I recently graduated from the University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, and I'm now a product engineer at an automotive supplier called Addian. Team 2337 and FIRST Robotics taught me how to be a professional, how to lead, how to collaborate, how to innovate. Without FIRST and Team 2337, I would not have met my wife or many of the people that I to this day consider to be some of my closest friends.
My name is Zachary Smith. I graduated high school in 2012. Today, I'm a mobile engineer at MailChimp, and I'm still involved in FIRST Robotics through volunteering and software projects. Team 2337 inspired me to be a more motivated individual. One of the pieces of advice I got while I was on the team is that you get out of FIRST Robotics what you put into it. I found that this is really great advice for both FIRST Robotics and for life. I find myself approaching situations saying, how can I give 100% of my effort to help myself and everyone around me? And this is still something that I focus on today.
Hey everyone, my name is Ryan Massica. I was part of the Nerds inaugural 2007-2008 rookie season. I remember that year being especially busy for us, given the small amount of people that we first started with, getting everything started from the ground up. having our meetings in random rooms in the high school before we found our base of operations at Premier Tooling. I was on the electrical team as well as the driver of the robot bullet bill during first overdrive. I was also the first engineer to receive a first scholarship award to attend Kettering University, where I received my bachelor's in electrical engineering. Currently I work for Fiat Chrysler Automobiles as a Q team lead for our SWAT team, traveling to places like Canada, Mexico, Brazil, and China, supporting our assembly plants with newer programs. I'm currently in transition to become a design release engineer and attend school in the fall to get my master's. Hopefully the Nerds will be as rewarding for you as it was for me. Good luck to all of you in the future, and go Nerds.
My name is Ghanim, and I graduated from the Eng Nerds in 2012. Now, I'm a senior in mechanical engineering at the University of Michigan. I've started a first alumni group on campus, and I'm also a mentor for Team 3322. Experience in design and fabrication on the Eng Nerds is the reason I went into engineering in the first place.
Are you ready? My name is Rick Pease, and I graduated the Eng Nerds in 2010. I'm currently a software engineer at AndyMark, and I help out robotics teams in the area and help with off-season events. The Eng Nerds helped me figure out what I was passionate about. I used to take apart old toys and tinker with things, and they helped me focus that into what I really enjoy.
Perfect.
And then, did you end it already?
No.
Nerd for life.
They zoomed in real close to your face.